Hey, what's going on? I see you. I was just giving it a couple minutes before I get into it. We're bringing another numerology reading here for my supporters, of course. So I give it about 2 minutes. The time was here whenever y'all offered the free numerology readings for everyone, and only so many people jumped on it. So for those of y'all who did, that's what we're doing here today. I got another reading I'm gonna give out for all of y'all celebrating the holidays today. I wish y'all all well, you and your family. I hope everything's going good for y'all. Same old shit, y'all. But I see you, Queen. I'm waiting for Club Fortune to see if he can pop up in here before I go ahead and get into the spiel. This is for him. But if not, of course, you can always rewind it and go back and check it out. As y'all come in, I'd really appreciate it if y'all go up to them three little dots and click the like button. It costs you nothing. Absolutely free, y'all. Same to you and your family. I thank you. I appreciate it. But I do have another reading here for one of my supporters. And absolutely free, y'all. What they charging y'all on YouTube for these numerology readings, your boy giving them out for free. All right. But we kind of locked it all in, all right, because I underestimated how many people would actually ask, and the list is kind of long, all right. But Club Fortune, I don't see you yet, homie. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and get into it, and hopefully you get up in here and able to rewind it and check it out. If not, it's all good, bro. I'll send it to you direct. I'll screen record this and send it to you. I'll get somebody to screen record it right now. As a matter of fact, someone's listening who's gonna screen record it. But like I said, what's up, Lauren? I see you. Free numerology readings, all right? Now this one here is for another person, and hopefully he pop up in here pretty soon. But if not, we're gonna go anyway, all right? Y'all had the chance, y'all. Y'all could have locked it in. I could have gave y'all a free reading the other day, right? When I was offering them. Michael Corleone, what's up? I see you, man. I see you got a little wrench next to your name too. That's pretty cool. Looks like like you're a moderator, but you're not though, right? That's pretty cool though. Can I see my message? Yeah, you can. What is this dumbass talking about? Let me go ahead and show that. Robert Guerrero. All right, I'm the official ghost mod of YouTube. That's what's up, bro. I like that. I actually like that. Hi, God bless. I see you, the Ochoas. Jeff, free reading. That's right, bro. No need for the LOL because it's free. Because I don't charge for them. And I do just as good, if not better, than any other person on YouTube who's charging for them. I'm standing on that. Bumblebee or Optimus Prime. Optimus Prime every time. Without a doubt. Every single time. I'm official. All right. So check it out, y'all. I got a reading here for one of my supporters, all right? One of my subscribers. I don't think he's in the chat right now. But like and sub, don't be a scrub. I like that. I might have to get you an official wrench, Michael Corleone. I like your spiel so far, man. That's what's up. Y'all heard what he said? Like and sub, don't be a scrub. Hot dogs or tacos. Why don't you ever put no hot dog around me, Robert Guerrero? I think you look like you seem like you like hot dogs. I don't like hot dogs. It's disgusting. JCC or Oscar De La Hoya. Man, Cesar Chavez every time. Every single time. What about me? You the GOAT. Well, Melody, I gave a live stream last week when I told everybody if y'all wanted a free reading, then now was the opportunity for y'all to jump on it, right? But it seems like you may be new here. But since if you are, right, and you asking, I tell you what, you go to my community tab on my channel and look at my email. My email's in there. And you can drop it, the information right there to my email. And I'll tell you what, I'll go ahead and I'm gonna write your name down now, all right, Melody, so I don't forget. When you email me, just put it in the subject bar that it's for the reading, for the numerology reading, all right? But I got you, I do it. Absolutely free. That's how we get down over here, all right? Are you from Egypt? No, I'm not from Egypt. at all. Sugar Ray Leonard or Mayweather? Bro, we go Mayweather every single time, all right? Every single time. The man's a defensive genius, all right? The whole point of boxing is to hit and not get hit. And the man's almost perfected it, all right? So, as much hate as he gets, I got to admit, I'm Team Mayweather over here, man, when it comes to boxing. But yes, are you from India? No, I'm not from India. Not even close. Do I look like I'm from? Yeah, do I look like I'm from India? Maybe I might come off. I look like that, right? But no, I'm of Mexican and black descent, right? I guess you could say half Mexican, half black, or the family's black and Mexican, right? So I don't know what you call that or consider that. What's up, see you, Mr. K2B2? What's up, bro? I see you, man. I'm trying to wait for Club Fortune to pop up in here, right? But I ain't seen him yet, man. It's kind of my fault. I was supposed to get it done a couple days ago, but shit kept coming up, and we're gonna knock it out now. I'll give you my organs. You just have to put some cherry pits in my coffee. You're trying to be funny. That wasn't very funny. It wasn't very funny. The moderators are sniping right now. You got to chill, man. You can let them rock out. It's all good. It ain't that serious. I am from Egypt. That's what's up, man. That's pretty cool. I would like to go there. Egypt sounds like a place I would definitely love to go to Egypt. Go look at them pyramids over there, man. Lennox Lewis or Evander Holyfield? Evander Holyfield. I like Lennox Lewis, but I would have to give it to Holyfield. Not a joke, though. I'm there right now. That's what's up, man. That's cool. That's real cool. You should take some pictures and upload them to YouTube. Start your little channel. Evander, definitely, man, for sure. I'd give it to Evander. Lennox Lewis had his little run, but Holyfield all the way, man. For the heavyweights, right? When it comes to everything else, it's Team Mayweather over here, y'all. I know that man gets hate, but the man boxes. The man knows what he's doing. The man can box. But since I don't see Club Fortune yet, we're going to roll into his spiel, all right? Maybe he'll pop up in here and he can rewind it. But Club Fortune, you are an 11 life path, bro. All right? That's a master number, okay? And I'm also an 11 life path. That might be why we connect on here. And, you know what I'm saying? All of us are slowly but surely finding each other in these quote-unquote last days that they keep telling us about, right? But like-minded individuals are going to continue to find each other. And it always seems to happen this way. Money May, I love defensive fighters. Yeah, man, he's a beast, bro. When that man gets in there, do I play Fortnite? Yeah, hell yeah. Can fish swim? I play Fortnite. You don't want to 1v1, bro. But law of attraction, yeah, that's right, bro. It always seems to happen that way, man. But like I said, Club Fortune, when you pop up in here and you see this, man, you're an 11 life path, bro. And let me give you some of these lucky numbers here and lucky letters, all right? Lucky number 5 for you. Letter, it's going to be E and G. The times you're going to want to look out for, all right? The frequencies that you're going to vibe best at whenever you want to make any type of life decisions or anything like that. Just something to look out for, right? This isn't coming from me. This is coming from the numerology reading. 234, 144, and 2640, bro. When you see them numbers, it could be your higher self trying to tell you, hey, jump on it. Go ahead and do it. It's the right decision, all right? It also tells you for you to decode 1111 signs, all right? So that could be, once again, your higher self trying to tell you something, letting you know something. So if you see 1111 popping up somewhere, it's a sign, bro. Pay attention to what you're doing. Make sure you know you're on the right track. Or if you're trying to make a decision and your gut's trying to tell you something, just listen to it, all right? So important dates for you are October 28th, December 21st, and July 23rd, all right? These could mean something to you, right? They could have meaning to you. I wouldn't know because, you know, it's your life. But these are good dates for you, all right? October 28th, December 21st, and July 23rd. Now, June. Not saying June is not a good month for you, bro. Like, at all. So, you know, you can always not make these life decisions or important decisions in June because apparently it's saying to stay out of the way and avoid drama and negative people when it comes to June. So something about that frequency, it don't vibe with you, bro. Another thing, now it's saying your intuition is one of, if not your best asset. almost superpower like, all right? So you got some good intuition is what it's saying, bro. Now, numbers to stay away from, all right? This is coming from the satanic and reverse satanic, all right? If you seeing these numbers pop up somewhere, then you know your higher self's trying to tell you, stay away from this, all right? Don't fuck with it. 864 and 882, all right? Remember that, 864 and 882. Of course, we got all these other numbers. You got your personal year number, which would be 6. Your soul urge numbers are 3. And your personality numbers are 6, right? So it's all about responsibility. You got a calming presence and a knack for solving problems, all right? What it's telling me. This isn't coming from me, all right? It's just a reading. Now, it keeps going back to your intuition, all right? It reiterates on your intuition over and over and over. So something about your intuition, bro, must be really good, all right? Natural teacher. One of the things it's telling you to look out for. And remember, again, this isn't coming from me. Hello, Tara. I see you, Tara Brown. This isn't coming from me, all right? But it's stressing on needing to let go of past hurts, all right? I don't know what you got going on, bro, in your life, but this came up more than once of needing to let go of past hurts. So you got it as far as that, all right? Career opportunities, it's saying that you need to look for service-oriented roles, all right? Like counseling, you know, like a guidance counselor for at-risk youths or something like that. And, you know, healing professions like therapy. Now it says to follow these careers that align with helping others. That's what's going to best serve you and help you to flourish and succeed, all right? Let's get to these other notes right now. As far as insights on love and relationships, all right? I don't know what your situation is right now, if you're married or not, bro, but it's saying that you're going to vibe best with somebody who has great communication and is playful and a lot of playfulness for you, all right? You take on the role of the caregiver a lot, always willing to help others and go the extra mile. But it does say avoid overgiving and remember your own needs. You can't expect too much from your partner. It's saying you try to be a perfectionist sometimes and you expect more than what normal, regular people can give, all right? You was an 11 life path, so these people tend to, you know, they tend to be a little extra. I get it. I'm 11 life path as well. I understand the whole spiel. Merry Christmas. God bless you. I appreciate it, Draven Castle. Same to you and your family. I hope all is well and everything's going good for y'all, all right? Now, what to focus on in 2025, it's saying your inner exploration, all right? Gaining wisdom, spiritual growth. Do not over-isolate, all right? Don't ignore the intuition. That's what it's telling you to do for 2025. Of course, 2024 is over with, right? So there's no need for me to get into the 2024 breakdown for you, because the year's almost over, right? Don't expect too much from your partner. That's what it's saying. So I don't know what your situation is, bro, but it is saying that that could be one of the negative things as far as you in a relationship is expecting too much from your partners. When that happens, the shit tends to break down, and you know, it ain't good for neither one of y'all. Again, remember, you're an 11 life path, bro. Your personal year numbers are 6. Expression numbers are 9, soul urge numbers are 3, and your personality number is a 6, all right? You're a knobhead M8, 555. You're probably a child. The mod's going to get you. Now, again, we went over the career opportunities, which is best fit you, that service-oriented roles, all right? Hello from Oakland, California. Hey, what's up? What's up, California? I see you, Alberto. Service-oriented roles, all right? Counseling or guidance counselor, something like that, along those lines. Healing professions like therapy. And it stresses to follow careers that align with helping others, all right? This is going to be what serves you best. Now, they say it's a little different for people with who are master numbers, right? You have a master number. Your life path is 11. So you may have a very, very good intuition, right? It says on here to do not ignore your intuition ever, all right? That it's almost superpower like. It's something that you need to do in whatever case it may be in your life, right? Whatever situation. If you got something going on with career opportunities, you got problems with family or whatever it may be, listen to the intuition. It doesn't steer you wrong. It won't steer you wrong, all right? Again, remember to stay away from these numbers when you're seeing them. That means your higher self's trying to tell you this ain't the right choice. Get away from it. 864, 882, all right? These are satanic, reverse satanic numbers. This is going to be the frequency or vibe that doesn't suit you, all right? It doesn't fit well with you. So if you're doing something and you see these numbers pop up somewhere, you may see a car pass by with the license plate number and you catch it. That's your higher self trying to let you know this ain't the right choice, all right? You got the numbers to look out for, right? The good ones for you. 234, 144, and 2640, all right? And we got your matches right here. I got your matches right here somewhere for the person that's gonna be the best match for you, right? Let me look at these notes right here real quick. All right, I got you. I got you, bro. I got you. Have you read Quran once before? I am sure you will find interesting topics in it and you will find peace and eternal happiness. I appreciate that, right? I haven't completed the Quran. I've read maybe most of it, more than half, but a book isn't gonna help me find inner peace or eternal happiness, right? Only I can do that for myself. And for me, it would be my family, my babies, my wife. That's where my peace is at. And I could read all the books in the world, and none of those books is going to give me peace and eternal happiness, right? But I don't take away from anybody who does find eternal happiness and peace from reading these books. You know, more power to these people. If anything helps these people to become better in society and righteous people, then I'm all for it, right? I'm all for whatever books they got to read. But this is not something that I really do, right? This is my favorite channel. Well, I appreciate that. I really do. I appreciate it. It's why I do it, all right? For the people. That's why we given these, I speak from a fact. I have experience. Well, that's subjective, right? That's anecdotal, right? That's from you and your experience. So the book may have helped you find inner peace and eternal happiness, right? That's badass. That's great. But for someone like myself, right, who's been away before, lost years of my life doing bad shit, right? And I've read many books, like more books than the normal average person. And I can tell you, books always brought me some type of happiness, right? Because, you know, you get into it and you love the books and all that. But eternal happiness, no, man, that's something within self, right? That I had to go on a journey and find for myself. And a book wasn't going to help me, right? I take advice. I listen to others. I try to be as righteous as possible, right? But I will never live by what another man's words. I will never live my life based on another man's words, right? I'll take another person's advice. If I respect the person, I'm going to, happy birthday, Jesus. It's not Jesus' birthday, raw dog, at all, right? Like, it's not Jesus' birthday. What Christmas is about, what y'all celebrate it and why y'all celebrate it. Some people believe different reasons, right? They're all wrong, but Sniper's on point. She ain't playing, bro. I'll just let them rock out. You gonna let them rock. Yeah, it's all good. She getting their answers, though. But, like I said, it's not, we're celebrating the birth of Christ. Oh, man, raw dog. You're probably new here, man. But, this is not that's not what. Now, we can get into Christmas a little bit, all right? We get into Christmas, all right? So, y'all know about Saint Nick, right? Some of y'all know about Krampus. I'm sure y'all understand and know very well what it means, right? Some of y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Now, being the actual word of God makes it special, but it changes when you listen to him recite it. The translation isn't the best, but I love talking about it. Now, I feel you. I get it. I understand, right? But who's to say that those are God's words, right? In that book. Now, this is just coming from me, in my opinion, right? But who's to say that those are really this person they call God? Those are his words, right? I don't care for Saint Nick or Krampus. All right, so check it out. Saint Nick back then, what they used to do, all right? What this man used to do, this person who is now the representative of Santa Claus, right? So back then they would go and kidnap children, all right? And they would go on these long trikes, these trails, and he would ride with horses, almost sleigh-like, right? But it wasn't a sleigh. He had his little cart and the horses, and along the way they would take children and kidnap these children and murder them, right? So what he would do when he was murdering them, he would cut them apart and take all their intestines out and do all this shit and wrap those around a tree, all right? Which now represents your Christmas lights and people wrapping around shit around Christmas lights around your tree and whatnot, right? Do y'all know what it means to bring a tree into your house? All right, the Tower of Babel. Do y'all understand what? I wasn't here to get into all that today, right? Because like I've been on YouTube for like a decade, and we used to do all that shit back in the day when I thought it was like the right thing to do. But just pay attention to what you're celebrating and why you're celebrating it, right? You got to give it your own meaning, man. You got to make your own traditions up with your own family, right? You should want to kick it with your family once a week, maybe once a month, a couple times a year. Y'all could get together and try to establish your own traditions, right? Not these traditions that were given to us and handed down from all these people who don't give a shit about us and don't have our best interest at heart, right? Like twisting his words is of adversary, and everything is red because of Coca-Cola. The Bible forbids cutting trees and bringing them into your house. Yeah, they do, man. It's not if you're gonna live off of the Bible, right, and go off of what it says, then you should not be bringing a tree into your house and decorating it, right? It's ritualistic, right? The spiritual meaning behind it, there's different things behind it. So if you want to go and dump the Bible, then you should probably live life accordingly to the Bible, right? You can't half-ass it. You can't just have it both ways. Now, I get it. I got children, so I want them to experience certain shit. Who doesn't want to wake up and open gifts on a certain day? But what we don't do over here is we're not going to tell my babies that Santa Claus came and delivered these gifts to y'all and he brought them to y'all, right? I don't do that. I never have. I'm going to keep it real with them, and I'm going to let them know, like, hey, this is what it really is, right? Like, this is what it is, right? We just doing this because this is a day we're going to celebrate and kick it with each other. And y'all just so happen to get gifts, right? There's none of this naughty or nice bullshit, right? All of it's ritualistic, right? All of it. You put the lights on the tree and the star representing the Tower of Babel, right? Y'all know what happens in that story in the Bible, for those of y'all who like to thump the Bible. Anyways, it was a nice conversation. Have a nice day. Or you too, man. Likewise. I'm always here for the convo, especially when it comes to stuff like that, right? But again, I'm kind of past all that. I don't really like to really get into all that type of stuff, right? But religion, politics, it's a no-no, right? You the man. Yes, I am the man. But yes, thank you. You're not going to mention Christ to them? Well, I mean, I wouldn't. What does Christ have to do with what I'm talking about, man? I'm got nothing to do with Christmas, all right? Other than the name, Christmas, Christ, right? But like I said, it kind of throws me off topic. What I was here for, to give the homie his free numerology reading. And again, since it's Christmas, all right, since y'all celebrate this day of Christmas like this, what I'm going to do is we're going to open it up for a couple more people. If anybody wants to go ahead and get their numerology reading for free, all right, for free. We're going to do that now, all right? We're going to take some names. I do got a Melody, right? That was Melody. I wrote your name down here. And if anybody else wants to go ahead and jump into it, then I got you. They say Christmas was all about gay orgies, right? That's what they did on that day, is they would have gay orgies. But I've also heard about the man Saint Nick, who used to go around and take children and would cut them up and rip out all of their intestines and stuff. And to let them dry out, he would hang them around a tree. And years pass, the message gets curved a little bit, and then people start running the world who don't have our best interests at heart. Then that's why you like it so much. Oh, I don't know what you're saying. I don't get it. Anyway, people will run the world, have us doing dumb shit. All right? They got us doing dumb shit. They got us celebrating Halloween. They got us celebrating Easter. They have us celebrating Thanksgiving, all right? The day of massacre. They got us celebrating Black Friday, all right? The day that they would put the slaves on sale after Thanksgiving for a very low price. And here we are today in modern times celebrating the same shit without knowing what's behind it. Then you got people talking about the birth of Christ, all this other bullshit, right? Halloween, Hallows Eve. Like, we know this right now, right? If you follow my channel and you subscribe to my channel, I know you know, all right? I know you know. But, you know, we're going to have the stragglers that going to come in from time to time and do these type of things. And fake New Year's Day. Yeah, fake New Year's Day. It's in March, right? It's in March. Right? It's not even January. It's not January 1st. They lied about everything, right? They lied about everything. Why the people continue to eat this shit up and continue to regurgitate all of this bullshit to all of us together? It makes no sense, right? Yep, first day of spring. Yeah, bro. I know you know, right? But, of course, society is going to do all the bullshit and shenanigans. So, of course, so I don't feel like an outsider all the time, or the black sheep, or the outcast. I'm going to engage in the bullshit, all right? So I'm going to pop fireworks on New Year's with the children. Because, you know, what I can do, instead of making it a bad thing, I'm going to try to find some good out of it, all right? So at the very least, I'm going to have some fun with my babies popping fireworks, all right? I might even indulge in a little bit of medicinal and just kick it, right? But other than that, I'll be damned if I ever sit anywhere in front of any tables with any family doing any prayers for these days or these holidays. I just don't do it, all right? We don't do that. I'm not a follower, all right? I'm a leader, always have been, and I'm going to lead by example with my children, and I'm going to pass on my traditions to them, and they're going to do it to their children. Next thing you know, I've broken generational curses, all right? I'm breaking generational curses here with my family. That's the plan, that's the goal, and hopefully they're able to prosper and succeed in life and live a better life than I lived, all right? Self-incrimination, yeah, we do that. Oh, that's fine. I get you, bro, but Jesus is real. You know, man, if this person that y'all call Jesus, Son of Man, the Son of God, right? If it all comes out to be real, all right, in the end, whenever we pass and we have to go up for judgment, if it all turns out to be real, all right, which we don't know, all right, because none of us here watching this or me talking has passed on to the other side, been able to go see what happens and then come back, all right? Nobody has, so nobody can prove that. Nobody can say they have. Near-death experiences, none of that matter. None of that means nothing. But if it turns out to be true, all right, then I know that I lived righteous enough to the best of my ability that I didn't do these bad, foul things that people do, that walk around all the time and get away with it, like hurting children or hurting women and doing things like that, right? I don't do things. I've never have done things like that. So the way it's all said in the Bible, if it's true in the end, then he's supposed to know my heart, right? Then he's supposed to know. But what I won't do is just completely give my entire life and my being to these things that are said in this book, all right? For one, there's too many contradictions in the book, all right? There's too many, all right? From what it looks like, all right? From what it looks like, they've reversed the names. I wish I got laid more. All right. I see the timeouts and stuff I see, but it's all good. It's all good. It's engagement. It's all good. It'll be all right. But like I was saying, all right, I forgot what I was saying because that shit was kind of funny. He wants our face. Salute and Merry Christmas. Man, there you go, Club Fortune. Man, we'll go over it again for you, bro, since you're just coming in here, all right? Heaven and earth are the same. Heaven and earth are the same. It is here. I see. Well, that wouldn't seem. That's another contradiction of the Bible. This isn't heaven. This isn't where we're at, right? If anything, this is hell. All right. If anything, this is hell. All right. Whenever Lucifer was cast out of heaven and a third of the angels came with him, he was cast down to here, right? Where was he? He wasn't cast. He was in heaven. They were up there. Then he got cast down here, right, to earth. Whenever the giants then took wives and then had children, and then of course these hybrid babies came out, right, and all this Sodom and Gomorrah. Look, this is hell, right? If you really think about it, this is really hell. This is where Lucifer's playground's at. This is Satan's playground where we're all walking. So if anything, we're all kind of seeds of Satan if you're going based off the Bible, all right? This is my opinion. This isn't anything, I'm not speaking that like I know factual, right? But I'm just saying based off the Bible. I know before you knew, we all showed in the Most High. Christ said, "With belief, you can be more powerful than Him." Yeah, I've man, bro, I've read that. I read that book. I am the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Salute you right on time. I pray we all find salvation. Merry Christmas to you all. I hope so, man. Right? But again, to me, that's subjective, right? Because what may be salvation to you may not be salvation to me. And Book of Enoch, yeah, book. She's learning. Do you ever think we're in hell and being tested now? I honestly believe this is hell, right? If the whole hell that they're talking about, right? I believe it. People, I'm normal. I'm a regular person just like y'all, all right? So I know the shit that we all go through. And sometimes we go through shit that it's not deserving, right? We shouldn't be going through these type of things. We should not be going through these type of things, all right? We should not have to worry about having our family members or loved ones murdered or raped, or babies being murdered and raped. Like, we should not have to be worrying about all this shit, all right? So to me, that would classify this as hell, in my opinion, all right? All I know is that whenever Lucifer was cast out of heaven, they sent him down here, all right? They didn't say that he went underneath, you know, they sent him down here from up there. So this whole bloodline thing of where it originally comes from, our original, like first, wherever we came from, right? It would make more sense that we were Satan's seeds, right? It would make more sense. And again, like I was saying, honestly, if we're going based off of everything being inverted, how we know the people that run the world have been doing to us, how they invert everything, then that means Jesus would be Lucifer and Lucifer would be Jesus, all right? Now, again, I've made a video about this in the past, and I've broke it down of how they all match up in numerology, all right? When you break down Lucifer and numerology, and then you break down Jesus and numerology, it comes out 100% exactly the same, all right? And this is shit that cannot happen, right? This is like almost mathematically impossible, but it happens. Not only does Jesus and Lucifer equal the same, but devil, Satan, like all these words end up matching the same, right? Oh, no way, I'll have to view a video. Yeah, I got a video down there in one of my videos. It's called Lucifer, Jesus, something like that, right? About the title, but I show it in that video, right? But if you really think about it, all right, Genesis 1, in the beginning, all right, what happens? He tells them, Adam and Eve, to go and procreate. So they're walking around butt naked in the Garden of Eden, all right? So they're meant to be having intercourse, all right? Sexual intercourse. How else do you procreate? And let's not forget that before that, he was procreating or trying to procreate with every other thing that he tried, whatever was in Garden of Eden, whether it be animals or other shit, right? That's why they say you had those minotaurs walking around, a half man, half horse type shit, and all these different types of creatures before they brought him Eve, all right? But why would they just walk around? What was God doing in the garden? Was he just watching them naked, like doing the do all day, right? And then the serpent comes, of course, and then she eats. There's no apple. They don't talk about no apple in the Bible, right? They never mention an apple, but she eats from the tree. And then what happens? They felt shame immediately afterwards. So if that would have never happened, we're just gonna all be walking around butt ass naked everywhere, right? That would have been normal. But we know that that's kind of not like I don't have my children walking around butt naked outside all day. But if we go based off the Bible, before Eve went and ate from the tree, none of that shit would have happened, and we would have been living the same way. That would have supposed to be the way to live. But if you really think about it, maybe, just maybe, y'all, all right, just maybe Lucifer or the serpent, the snake, maybe he came and freed them from the Garden of Eden, all right? Maybe he was trying to tell them, hey, y'all ain't got to be here trapped in this garden butt naked all day doing the do in front of this man that's just watching all day, right? Maybe the serpent freed them. I said maybe, all right? I don't know, but I have an open mind. I like to think logically, and it just seems like it's a possibility, all right? Because now, y'all tell me if y'all would be walking around butt ass naked all day, every day, everywhere. We wouldn't, right? I mean, maybe if it got normalized back then, and maybe, but it just doesn't seem right. Especially the way, as men, we sexualize women, all right? Now I got children now, so I'll be damned if I'm gonna have my children ever walking around butt naked. But y'all never know, all right? Nope, I'd never walk around naked. Yeah, do you think God judges us the same if we weren't the one who was in control of your situation? That's what I mean, right? It's not fair. It's not right. So how can we be judged when we've been deceived and tricked our entire life? All right. We've literally been deceived about everything our entire life. We celebrate these fucking demonic ass holidays because we think they're based off of something else. All right. So why would we be judged? Which it doesn't make sense, right? But we shouldn't be judged because we have been lied. Had we had the proper information and been taught correctly, then that's different. We all know that you are supposed to do what's right, and we feel what is right inside of our spirit, all right? We know what's right. We know exactly what's right. You're not going to go out there and hurt children. You're not going to go out there and just beat up women all the time. You're not going to do shit like that, right? You know what's right. You feel it in your heart. And if you don't, then, then that's a different video for a different day. Those people are just, there's people out there who have no type of conscience, who don't give a fuck, who will go out there and just rape anybody and just sleep good at night, right? Maybe those are the people who are these demons walking around, right? He said, "Are you religious? And if so, what religion do you follow?" Just being nosy, sorry. No, it's all good, man. But I'm not. I don't subscribe to any religion, right? Like, just to be real, I don't believe in anything, right? Like, I don't believe in like I don't believe in nothing, right? Like fairy, like any type of fairy tales type of shit. I don't. I live life based on what I see, what's in front of me, what I know for a fact, and I understand faith. I have faith all the time in certain things, right? But again, to sit there and pray, we've been tricked literally with everything. Now we know pray has two meanings, all right? You can pray on an animal or someone weaker than you, or you can get on your knees and do the thing that they do whenever they pray to the person that people call God, right? How does the universe know and distinguish what type of praying you're doing if you say, I'm going to pray, or you're going to do this, right? It's the same word. It has different meanings. Again, they did this on purpose, all right? The English language is bastardized, and they did it on purpose because words are powerful. You create spells, you cast spells with your life sentences, all right? Cursive with your words. English is a language of sorcery. Exactly, man. 100%. We say shit to each other all day, and we don't even know. Does anybody have the answer? Anybody here, if y'all here, does anybody know why in the hell people say bless you to one another when they sneeze? I can't find the answer to that, right? Or how it originated, or why exactly it is that it is. Well, I know that bless can mean be less, right? Yeah, another good morning. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Good morning. I don't want to mourn good. I don't want to mourn at all. All right. I know what mourning feels like whenever something happens and you mourn. That shit ain't good at all, right? There ain't no nothing good about mourning at all. Every day people tell each other good morning. All right, good morning. In the beginning there was the word. All right. We know this. What's up, Time Bong? I see you, bro. I see you, man. Okay, I got you. I'm not religious personally either. I do believe there's something more, though, because life's full of weirdness. Yeah, man, there's definitely something more, right? Now, whether it is that there is a person that created everything from the beginning, how they say it was, or whether it's a fucking sick-ass evil game type simulation that we are in, that we all decided to be in, there's got to be something more, right? Because none of it makes sense. The Big Bang Theory, everything, none of it has ever made sense to me personally, right? It's never made sense. It's never been recreated. How come it's never happened again, right? Now y'all coming, it's a whole different topics now, right? But y'all got me there, and I'll go there. I don't even believe in space. All right, I don't even believe in it. It's called space. It's called space. It's right there in our face. You would think, right? The word, it's right there, space. But again, I could be wrong. All right, I've never seen the shape of the Earth. I've never been up there high enough to float down and look. I know they give us CGI all the time. They tell us that they give us CGI in all the pictures. So, I don't know. We could very well be living in a simulation under a damn dome. That's just a sick game for everybody, all right? Or again, we may have paid, or we might have paid money to jump into this game and live this life out, right? In these people's bodies that we're in, these type of roles in the environment. We may have want to come down here and live like this, maybe, right? If we know that the technology is going to continue to progress the way it's progressing, then I mean, it very well could be that it's a simulation right now. But then again, I don't know that. I'm not 100%. I can't say that. Talking about the older I get, the world gets weirder and weirder. Yeah, it does, man. It does seem like Sodom and Gomorrah all over again, right? If you go based off the book, then Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent, seemed to be a savior to those people, right? I also think they inverted the Bible and all religions for control and to keep the different ones fighting each other. Yes, man. Yes, right? I'm not saying that this is 100% fact, right? But it would make sense that they inverted the name, and Jesus is Lucifer and Lucifer is Jesus. Again, I've covered this in the video, and I've showed the numerology matches up 100% in every cipher. How in the hell does Lucifer and Jesus match up numerically in numerology? How is it possible? How is it possible, right? But it very well is. So we be saying Jesus that holds the same frequency and vibration as Lucifer, all right? But we don't know this. We know this now, right? Now, well, I know this now. Now I'm telling y'all, now y'all know. So you're saying the word out loud, Jesus, it holds the same frequency and vibration as Lucifer. So when we're speaking this word out, we could very well be speaking to this person, right? I think it was inverted. I believe that it's possible that the serpent came and freed them from the Garden of Eden to get away from the whole orgy type, being watched, having sex, and making babies, right? It just seemed a little weird to me. From the very, very beginning of the Bible, it seemed weird. And then on, the contradiction just kept going over and over after that, right? But the firmament, that's right, bro. Psalms 11:9, right? It talks about the firmament. It talks about the firmament. What is Werner von Braun, right? The guy who was like the best rocket scientist that they got over there in Operation Paperclip, that they brought from the Nazis over here to run NASA. Y'all look up his grave, his tombstone, on what he put on his tombstone. All he wrote on there was a Bible verse. When you go look up that Bible verse, it's the verse talking about the hand of God creating the beautiful firmament, right? Why would a rocket scientist for NASA put that on his grave? That's all he put on there. Y'all go look it up, right? I've covered this before too, but this is really all old shit, right? Head of NASA. Yeah, that's right, bro. Either way, it's a blessing to be alive, so I'm grateful. Yeah, man, it is, right? I take the good with the bad. I'm a regular person, right? Out here trying to make it. So I take it all, man. I take it all. But I'll tell you what, I love my babies, and I wouldn't change it for nothing, all right? Yeah, of course, I'd like to be balling, all right? I want to have a couple M's in the bank so I can do whatever I want. But either way, I'm going to be all right. We're going to make it, and we're going to be all right. That love at the end of the day that you have with your loved ones is really all that matters, man. Cody, it makes sense to split it all. Imagine the power if we all came together and united. That's the point, man. To keep us divide and conquer, right? We know divide and conquer. And it's smart. It's smart and it works. We got motherfuckers over here fighting over Republican and Democrat, all right? We got people fighting over this shit over politicians. We got literally family members will fall out with each other and stop talking to each other over some shit like politics, like religion. It was all smart. They were geniuses, all right? They're evil, but they're geniuses. And they know how to keep the people divided. Yep, all about divide and conquer. The sun does what Jesus did once every year. The sun dies or stays idle for 3 days. Then the sun rises on the north, December 25th, just like Jesus did. Why would it seem weird when that's the way God wanted our lives to be lived? Well, God wanted us to live our lives naked everywhere. That seems weird to me, right? I mean, I don't think I'd be wanting to walk around seeing men's things just out every day, all day, right? When my children going out there and doing all that, right? Like, that's was the way we were supposed to be living based off the Bible, right? But that's weird. So you can't really there's satellites in space, but you can't get cell phone coverage in the mountains. They've went to the moon before, but they can't do it again, right? People don't like, people just accept the shit. They went to the moon before, but they can't do it again. They've destroyed the technology and everything that was made before. They destroyed it and got rid of it, and they can't recreate it. They can't pass the Van Allen belt. All right, make it make sense, y'all. Your painting did reveal a lot during C19. Yeah, they sure did, man. Watch Conspiracy in Class, powered by Michael Parenti. Never heard of them, man. I don't know who that is, but the Ten Commandments are just common sense. A lot of it's common sense, man. We know what is right and wrong. We know what we should be doing, what we shouldn't be doing, right? We all fall short. I fall short all the time, right? I fall short all the time. But nobody's perfect. And if we're going to be judged, all of it like just fucking like cancels itself out, right? There should be no judging. If he sees that the people running this world are literally deceiving us, like purposely deceiving us into believing things that aren't true, into fighting with each other, they're poisoning us, they're giving us all this bullshit in our food, they're spraying the skies every day, they're doing all this messed up shit to us, right? That right there should be enough, right? I mean, yes, the starving children and the babies who get hurt and bad things happen to them, but the world as a whole, that's not enough for the person to come back and step in and put a stop to this shit, right? I know all the cliche shit, the whole free will and this and that, but it doesn't seem, that's not right. It's not fair, and it shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be like that. So he's going to sit back and just let us continue to be deceived and lied to, raped and pillaged, murdered, stolen from, bad shit happening to babies every day. So people really are like, everyone can just miss me when it comes to 100% putting everything in my whole heart, soul, and being into the Bible and living my life based off of it. If that's the case, y'all start ripping off y'all clothes and walk around butt ass naked, all right? Because that's the way they lived, all right? That's the way they lived. Bestiality, right? Adam was into bestiality. Y'all don't know what bestiality is, then just Google it. It's sick. It's nasty, all right? Those were the ways of the Bible back then. People do that today. That's sick. We would not want those type of people around in our society who like to engage in bestiality. Exactly. I wasn't even born when they went to space, but nothing's been done since. Nah, man. They said they allegedly destroyed all of the technology and all of the equipment that they used to do the first moon mission. All right. So I guess because they destroyed it, they can't recreate it. But hey, Elon Musk is apparently making rockets and going to Mars, right? If you ask me, y'all, which I didn't, but I'm gonna tell you anyway, I feel like everything's underneath us, all right? Everything. Under the ocean, underneath the floor, cities underneath us. We ain't been able to explore more than, what, 5% of the ocean, like they say? So I feel like everything's underneath us, what they're talking about, all right? But like I said, what y'all celebrating Christmas for, what y'all think y'all celebrating Christmas for, y'all should know this by now, all right? This is kind of like elementary level rabbit holes, conspiracy theory. I don't like to even say that word, right? Because it's not a theory. But y'all should know this by now. Y'all really should know this by now. And if y'all don't, then it's all good. That's why y'all here at Conspiracy University. Y'all might learn a thing or two, all right? But since I do see Club Fortune that pop up in here, we're going to go reiterate, bro, so you don't have to rewind, all right? But you are on 11 life path, bro. All right? Master number. I'm on 11 life path. One way or another, we all going to find ourselves, all right? We all going to connect to the tribe and find ourselves with each other, like-minded individuals. You're in 11 life path, bro. Lucky number, 5, all right? For you to look out for, 5. Lucky letter, ENG, all right? Not necessarily saying bank everything on this. If you know somebody with an E in their name or a G in their name, I'm not saying 100% just go all in. But, you know, just take heed, pay attention. Numbers to look out for. These numbers are going to be good for you. You're going to vibe good on these frequencies. If you see this number coming out somewhere, then pay attention, all right? 234 144 2640. It tells you in your reading to decode 1111 signs, all right? So if you're seeing 1111 pop up somewhere, it's telling you to decode this, all right? So basically stop what you're doing, pay attention, and figure out why it is that these signs popping up and why it is popping up exactly at the time that you're doing something, right? You may be doing something that you ain't supposed to be doing, and your higher self trying to tell you, stop, get away, don't do that shit. Or it could be a good thing, right? What a bad numbers, I know for sure, bad numbers, right? 864, 882. You see those numbers popping up somewhere, then you want to get away, all right? It's telling you, stay away, don't do it. Dates for you to look out for. These dates are going to be good for you, all right? October 28th, December 21st, July 23rd. Now, I don't know what they mean to you, right? But it's saying these numbers are going to be good for you, all right? These dates. It says June is not good for you at all. Stay out the way. Avoid drama and negative people in June. So for you to lay low in June, all right? Your personal year number 6, your expression destiny number is 9, your soul urge numbers are 3, and your personality numbers are 6, all right? Now, when it comes to your numerology, career opportunities, it tells you to look for service-oriented roles, all right? Like a counselor's type, guidance counselor for like at-risk youth, or healing professions like therapy or something like that. But it does specify, follow careers that align with helping others. This is what's going to be best for you to help you succeed in life, all right? To the best of your abilities. Is to follow careers that align with helping others. Now, it says your intuition, bro, is one of, if not your best assets. Almost superpower-like, all right? This isn't coming from me. This is coming from the reading, all right? So it's saying your intuition is top-notch, all right? Could be because you're a master number. I don't know, right? I don't know how that part works, but it keeps talking about your intuition. It says to avoid overgiving in relationships. You got to worry about your own needs too, and not to always expect too much from your partner. All right, it's going to be a problem for you. It's going to make your relationship not go as good as it can be. All right. It says that you expect too much sometimes from your partners. You might want to tone it down. And another thing that it's saying right here, this isn't me, it's the reading, bro. But it says needing to let go of past hurts is a must. All right. It says is a must. All right, verbatim. So I don't know what's going on, what happened, right? But it's saying you need to let go of these past hurts. Now, your personal year number for 2025, right? Because that's coming up, is a 7. This is will focus on your inner exploration and gaining wisdom and spiritual growth, all right? What not to do in 2025, do not over-isolate and never ignore your intuition, all right? That's like your gift, all right? How they like to say your God-given gift or whatever it may be. It's your intuition. That's what it's saying, all right? Again, this isn't me, bro. It's numerology reading for you. I gave you your lucky numbers to look out for, right? The numbers you want to avoid. If you see the numbers, remember, avoid you see 864 or 882, stop what you're doing, pay attention, all right? These numbers are the ones that you might see popping up around you. Maybe it pops up on a license plate, maybe a car passes by, 18, whatever. You might see the numbers somewhere on a wall, somewhere in an office building, right? If you're seeing that number and in that exact moment, you got something going on to where you're trying to figure out something or make a decision, pay attention, all right? Because that's telling you no. It's telling you stay away. Negative for you, all right? But the numbers to look out for, the good ones, all right? 234, 144, 2640. Now, 234 and 144, that's something you can see on the clock, all right? So if you see these numbers on the clock a lot, that means you're on the right track, all right? For your path and your journey. Your higher self's telling you you're good, right? There's little clues that they can leave behind for you. They can't just pop down here and talk to us, right? We're full of all this poison and shit in our bodies, everything they've been feeding us. So, of course, we can't just interact with the fucking spirit world or wherever they call it, right? But a way that they can communicate with you is through the numbers, all right, numerically. So 234, 144, 2640, bro. The numbers you want to look out for, those are good for you. And again, the dates, October 28th, December 21st, July 23rd. So if you're going to make any type of life-changing decisions on those days, maybe you want to wait till one of those days, or maybe, if something so happens to pop up on that day, then, I've been working nonstop. I've been working on stopping my over-isolation. Man, okay? It's not me, bro. It's just the numerology reading, right? But it should be accurate sometimes, man. But it's saying for the 2025, right? For next year. Inner exploration, gaining wisdom, spiritual growth. Do not over-isolate and don't ignore your intuition, all right? Remember, it said your intuition was superpower like. It says you bring a calming presence when you come around others. That's another thing. That's a good thing, right? And remember, don't always expect too much from your partner. That's one of the things that you can do to work on yourself. That way you can have a good, long-lasting foundation with someone, all right? You know, again, it's not me, bro. I just do the reading and I give the info, all right? Some other things, you're an excellent planner. You thrive in environments where you can, hold on, I'm tripping, where you at? Must overcome self-doubt. All right, that came up a couple of times, all right? Must overcome self-doubt. So I don't know what you got going on, but so 20 personal year numbers. Yeah, for 2024, you're supposed to focus. The year's past is over with, bro. So we ain't got to worry about 2024. Again, remember it said needing to let go of past hurts is a must. All right. Creativity, communication, career opportunities, service-oriented roles. Yeah, I went over that. Follow careers that align with helping others will flourish and lots of success. Avoid overgiving and always remember your own needs. You cannot expect too much from your partner. Okay, for career, again, we have more notes right here. Teaching and mentorship. Start small, for example, maybe volunteering, test it out, and it will resonate so much in your spirit, you will understand that it was meant for you to do. You create a peaceful environment. Pull back on overgiving. It does say that. Be open, as you sometimes may suppress your own desires to avoid conflict, only hurting you in the end. Now, here goes the life path numbers that the people you're going to be compatible with, all right, as far as love and relationships. So you're going to be compatible with a life path 2, 6, or another 11. They bring understanding, and it's going to basically help y'all flourish in a relationship, right? Cool. Give me your beat. I'll figure it out. I've been working time. I think I've done it, but thank you for the offer. Cool. What's your number? My life path number is spot on. Yeah, you would have to just you write down the day, you know, the month, the day you were born, the year, and you reduce and make it to one number, right? You add them all up and make it to one number. Anyway, heightened intuition. Okay, I said that. Almost superpower like. Listen to it. It's the key to unlocking your full potential. Your intuition, bro. So that's like your power, all right? But that's pretty much all the notes I got right there for you. And again, these are free readings, right? So, you know, I didn't always go all the way down the rabbit hole like I really could have, but I gave y'all pretty much the basics of what anyone else on YouTube is going to give you, and they're charging for it, all right? It's shockingly accurate. June has been rough for me the last couple of years. Man, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy that, you know, me not knowing you and enabled the shit do be accurate, right? So now you know when it's June comes around, just lay low, right? You got to stay away from people. Don't be around any negative people. Don't do no shit that you might think you're going to get you in trouble, because if June's popping around, you know the shit might happen, right? But the dates that you do look out for, again, October 28th, December 21st, and July 23. All right, so these dates are going to be good. They're going to vibe good on your frequency. So maybe some good things may happen. Maybe you make decisions on these days, and then shit will end up happening good for you, right? So do you do results? Add up all your numbers in one digit. Okay, no. Yeah, he got you. Time bomb will tell you how to do it, right? It's not hard, right? When it comes to getting your soul urge number and do all that, then you got to start breaking down the consonants in your name, and you add those up. It gets tedious, right? Whenever you're doing an in-depth reading. But again, I tried Cash Apping you, but it won't let me. Oh no, bro, it's my wife, if she's watching, she can pin my my Cash App in the. I actually got a new Cash App, right? I don't know if she's watching, but it's basically $ conspiracy alumni. So yeah, my Cash App is $ conspiracy alumni. But I had to change it, right? Because there goes the wife. Yeah, if you can pin my or if you could just type it in the chat, then I can pin it for, you know, anybody ever feels like giving. Hey, I appreciate it. That's what's up. But see, you have PayPal, Venmo. I got Venmo, bro. You'd find me on Venmo as Conspiracy University. I'm on there like that. On Cash App though, it's $ conspiracy alumni. But yeah, what I will do since it's supposed to be a day of giving. All right. I will go ahead and open it up to a couple of more. If anybody else wants a numerology reading, now's the time. Y'all can let me know right here in the chat. I will write your name down and I'll come back and I'll give y'all one. All right. Because that's what I do. I'm petty and I'm stepping on the toes of people who charge for these. All right. Now, I don't think I'm gonna do this in 2025, right? Because when it comes to my numerology reading, it tells me to stop being petty. All right. So I gotta stop being petty. I can't be doing shit like that all the time, causing YouTube beefs and getting into drama with people on YouTube and shit, right? But I'm only doing this because I'm beefing with a YouTuber and he charges for numerology readings. So I'm gonna throw salt in his game and I'm gonna do them for free. Just as good, if not better, right? Can I have a reading, please? Time bomb, I think mine's 8. Yeah, check it out. AUKF. Look, I tell you what, just what you gotta do, man. Go on my YouTube channel and you go to my community tab. Okay. So you go to my YouTube channel, right? And look on the community tab. It's the last post that I posted on my community tab. And I put my email in there, right? So you go in there and send me an email. Just make sure you put in the subject is for the numerology reading. I would need your full name, your date of birth, your time of birth, and your place of birth, all right? In order to give you a reading, an in-depth reading. So full name, date of birth, time of birth, place of birth. Now, if you don't have all the information, right? Like if you don't have the time of birth, 'cause I know some people don't always have that, I will still be able to get you almost, right, about the same things, but sometimes it's tricky. But ideally, you got the time of birth, that's perfect. Place of birth, date of birth, full name. But it is in the community tab of my YouTube channel, right? But if you want to write it down now, my email is conspiracyuniversity88@gmail.com. So same name as my channel, 88@gmail.com. You shoot the information there. I'll respond, let you know I got it, and we'll be back on live, and I'll do the reading for y'all. But what is spirit gonna do? Can you have PayPal or Venmo? Okay, yeah. Can I have a reading, please? Time bomb, I think. Okay, thank you. I will do that. I can't get my birth name though, but I'll send an email. Okay, yeah. Well, you don't have to give your name, right? But you won't get as much information. Your name says a lot about you, right? Your name breaks down to a number. You know, your name comes up to something numerically. And these things match up with other things in life, right? Numerically, that you have no idea, right? So your name, when someone says your name out loud, it can mean something else completely different, right? But the frequency that when we speak, right, from our organs, from our organs in here, right? You know how they do in the opera, or when they play the instruments, the organs, and we give out these noises which give off these frequencies. The frequency has a numerical number to it, right? So if you're saying something, the universe doesn't know what the word is, but the universe knows what the frequency is, right? The same way we say Jesus is giving off the same frequency as Lucifer. So we don't know that, right? I don't think the universe distinguishes that either. They're just going off a frequency, what it sounds like. Birth time, sorry, not my name. You don't have the birth time. It's all good, right? Like I can give, like, you know, two different type of readings, right? Like give you one way and one the other way, because if you don't have the time, then you get a little less info, but it's almost just as good, right? It's just as accurate. It's just that the time that you were born means a lot, right? You came out at a certain time, at the number that's on the clock when you were born. So it's going to say some things about you. It's going to let you know some things, just like with an astrology reading, right? But once again, I did come on here for Club Fortune. This is for you, homie. I got you. I know I was a little late on it, man, but man, my babies be some savages sometimes, right? Like I love my children. I do love them with all my heart, right? I'd kill for them, right? I'd do anything for them. But sometimes I want to kick them in the goddamn mouth, or like when they're walking away and they don't listen, I just want to kick them in the back of the head and just like, if I can get away with it, maybe I would, right? But they some goddamn savages sometimes. They keep me on my toes. Always. It's always something going on, right? I don't know if y'all hear them in the background right now, right? Well, I had to kick them out the room so I can do this right now because their ass don't want to listen at all. The little one wants to be up here behind the computer thinking she's working and doing shit too, right? Just writing with all my pins on everything. Just jacking shit up, right? The middle one don't listen for shit. They don't listen, right? I'll tell them, you better stop right now in a deep voice, scary voice. They just look at me like I'm just a hoe. I ain't shit, right? Whatever. But I love them. They are the best things that ever happened to me. So I kind of got to take the good with the bad, right? Because, it's all worth it. But they are some badasses sometimes, man. Badasses. I think it's the wife, right? They get all the genetics. When it comes to acting like that, it's got to be from the wife, right? Because we don't do that here, right? I listen, right? I listen. I'm a good listener. But, you can't give them all your genes, right? They got to get half of someone else's. So they got hers. So they don't listen, right? They don't respect my authority. But it's all good, man. They real adorable, real precious and shit. So it's all worth it. But last call, y'all. I don't know if I'm ever do this again, all right? As far as offering it for free. If anybody so happens to want to blame it on the wife. Yeah, well, who else would I blame it on, right? When I was a kid, I was a terrorist in and out of foster homes and juvie. Damn, Time Bong. Ain't that some shit? You was out there cutting up then, huh? Damn. But like I said, y'all, I giving the offer one more time, right? Since this is technically one of the days of giving, right? Or like Thanksgiving, right? Christmas, people give gifts to each other and shit. So I'm gonna give you a couple more, all right? So if anybody else locks it in, I got AUKF. I don't know if that's your name, bro, but that's how I'm gonna remember you by. So whenever I do the live and do your reading, that's what I'm gonna call it out by. Melody was up here earlier. I do got your name down, the email. I read it out to y'all. And y'all know the information I need. And we can come back here and do this again, y'all. All right? But what I will say is I do appreciate everybody who came up here to rock with me on this live. I do this for the people. Because of y'all is why I keep doing it. So I appreciate y'all. And once again, I really, really hope all of y'all are doing well out there with the family, having a good time. And y'all got to keep your eyes open and stay safe out there, y'all. But I'll catch y'all on the next one, all right? Peace out.